Hi, this is Doug Franklin with LeaderTreks, and I want to personally invite you to a Refuel retreat. A Refuel retreat is a bunch of youth workers getting together, collaborating, sharing new ideas, and working together to really build their personal leadership. We created Refuel retreats a number of years ago after listening to youth workers who told us, the big conferences aren't working for me anymore. I want to go someplace where I get to do the talking, where I get to actually build relationships with other youth workers, and we get to share ideas with one another. So we thought, hey, let's create Refuel retreats. Refuel retreats are always small, they're collaborative, they have a lot of innovation, and you get to do most of the talking. These retreats are a great chance for you to relax, be yourself, and get to know some other great youth workers. Here's some youth workers talking about why they came to Refuel.
I came to Refuel in the Rockies because it's important to me that I take time to invest in myself spiritually as a leader and to develop myself so that I can in turn influence other people.
Frankly, I needed to be refueled. I had had a rough summer of being a youth director, and I needed some time away to reconnect with God so that I could put back into my youth group.
It gives me an opportunity to step back, to evaluate, to plan ahead, to dream. You have time built into the schedule where you can get away, where you can connect with the leaders attending with you, with your spouse, and with God. So that's a great aspect of the trip.
I desire to be at Refuel because it refreshes my soul. I enjoy the conversations with people. I love getting up into the mountains, spending time in creation. But I also like being in a community where I can ask real questions and get real feedback.
Another thing I love about Refuel is the small size, the interaction you have with other youth pastors, the interaction you have with the LeaderTreks staff is very personable.
I come because it's a great opportunity to come and interact and network with other youth pastors who often are dealing with some of the same issues that you are.
Every season in ministry has challenges, and I find that Refuel comes at a really good time in ministry where I need that time to get away, to refresh and renew.
Here's some youth workers talking about what the results have been since coming to Refuel.
I learned at Refuel that a lot of the problems that I'm having aren't necessarily other people. A lot of the problems that I'm having are starting with me. And I'm really looking forward to going back and implementing some changes in myself to see if that's the solution.
Life mapping was a really cool tool that I was introduced to, and it's tools that you see all the time in different areas, but it really honed in on conversations and questions that I could talk about with my wife and my family. Difficult questions, things that maybe are going to take me a long time to go through, but I desire to be on a great page with my wife and my family, and I want to be able to life map out how are we doing and what's going on and what are the pitfalls and what are the strengths and how are we going to get there.
One of the things that my wife says quite often when I return from Refuel is that you're reinvigorated. You're more passionate about youth ministry at large and investing in the life of students and equipping student leaders. I think one of the values that I've seen out of it, especially in my marriage, is that I'm passionate again about what I'm always passionate. Not that I'm not, but that it reinvigorates, it refreshes me to a point where my wife goes, man, I know that's what you've been called to do, and that's your heart's desire. And she really gets excited about seeing me excited and passionate again about youth ministry.
Here's another great thing about Refuel. It's really affordable. We tried to keep the price really low so that everybody can come. And we always make it affordable for your spouse. Or if you want to come with a buddy in ministry or an old friend, we make it really affordable for the two of you to come together as well too. Again, I want to personally invite you to Refuel. I think you're going to love the atmosphere. You're going to love the learning style. And I think you're going to learn a lot about yourself and about your own personal leadership. I look forward to seeing you at a Refuel real soon.